What's up YouTube? This is archive 3 of 3. This is giving you a frame of reference of where my channel started from, back to the history of the Butter movement when I used to post there. That channel's now not there anymore, but Shoe Butter himself, who kind of led the Butter movement, is still on Instagram, and you can get his link down below. So this is archive 3 of 3. It's better than the first two. There's a bit better editing, a bit better footage. I'm going for the Atmos dunk low mismatches, which I then send on to somebody in America, so I didn't make the mistake that I made in archive 2, where I didn't actually score shoes just because they weren't in my own size. I think it shows kind of that progression of what I was doing last year. Not long after this, my daughter was born, and it took me away from YouTube for a long time. So this is me coming back and sort of providing that bridge between what I was doing last year with the Butter movement and what I'm doing now with my own channel. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, there's no need, as with archives 1 and 2, there's no need for people to watch these. They're only there to kind of provide information and frame of reference. So you've probably already seen it before if you're in the Butter movement. If you watch it again, appreciate it. If you get more than, I'm going to say 2 minutes 30 seconds through this video, post a comment below and let me know how far you get into it. But don't feel like you need to watch the whole thing. Historical purposes only. Peace out. "7:30 on a Saturday morning. The city's just starting to wake up and we've got things to do." Really nice spot to shoot the opening for this one, guys. This vlog is shouting out to Parappa, one of the OG Butter members.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Just Win. I know that's unusual to give another YouTuber a shout out, but he and I dropped videos the other day on the same day with Ace Ventura Pet Detective, sort of outtakes if you like, in them.
Okay. Alrighty then.
So shout out to you, Just Win, and shout out to the new Instagram account Tokyo Butter, where we're going to expand the Butter movement into Asia. So let's get this day moving. Those of you who saw my last vlog will remember this store, because that's where I charged my phone, because the battery ran out last time. But what we're interested in today is actually this. This is the Nike store behind me. And you can see all the guys there already waiting, and they're waiting for what I'm going to be trying to get my hands on today. But I am not going to wait at the Nike store. I'm going to head back down this way to Atmos, which you also saw in a previous video. But what's interesting is, because it's early on Saturday morning right now, streets are dead, man. So last time we were here, this was all people all the way down here. 7:30 in the morning, the city's just starting to wake up. Gonna try and get my hands on a rare pair of shoes. So last week, meter sneakers, dunk lows, copped an L on that. You guys probably remember a little Jim Carrey action. A loser, not getting it done. So this week, the second of 3 is the Atmos mismatched dunk lows that we're after. So I'm going to head down to the lead store, main store, mothership, I don't know what you call it, to see if we can pick up these dunk lows. There's nothing really interesting going on around this street right now. It's Meiji Dori, I think it's called, one of the main streets in Tokyo. I need to be down there a little bit. So instead of looking at this boring street, let's look at my boring mug. Alright guys, so I wanted to run through with you guys what I have to go through today to try and get these shoes. Step number 1, I have to line up outside the front of the store until 9 o'clock. Now remember, it's just after 7:30 here. Step 2, you line up till 9 o'clock, and then they give you a pass that gets you into the store starting at 10 o'clock, the store opening time. So you're in the store at 10. Step 3, you dip your hand into a bag effectively, and it's lucky dip. You either get a yes, you're in, or a no, you're out. So after waiting for like 3 hours, you're still not sure whether or not you're going to get these shoes. So it's going to be like basically a luck of the draw. Did I get a hit or not? Didn't I? And then step 4, I think it's step 4 we're on, you hope you have your size. So it's going to be a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of convoluted is the only word I can think of. So but I'm just coming up to the store now, which you'll have seen in previous vlogs was Atmos right here, and behind this bridge is where the line is. So I'm just hoping that when we come out from behind this pillar here, there's not going to be like 1,000 people lined up. There's the store, and there's the queue. There's not a soul in sight. There's Doug number 1. I don't know if that's even going to give me a better chance of getting the shoes. I could be number 1 and pull a 0 and be like, no shoes for Dougie. We'll see. So since we're here early, might as well have a little look inside. I think that's one half of the shoes that we're looking at. So there's the same one, and those t-shirts there as well. But what they don't show you is that these Atmos exclusive items, it says right there, are they're mismatched. So that colorway there is the right shoe. The left shoe will be in the exact opposite colorway. So they're called mismatched. So I'm really looking forward to trying to get my hands on them and doing something special with them. But fingers crossed I'll be able to get them. There it is, guys, number 1. Managed to get in line. So see the guys here are handing out the tickets to the line, which is now that long. So maybe, just maybe, Doug's going to pull a W. Well, as you can see, guys, it's almost 5 to 9. At 9 o'clock we start. And what started off as worrying, I was in the wrong place, turned out to be a real W for me anyway, was I got to stand in the shade of this pillar, and the line is now that long, and all those guys down the back there are standing in the blazing hot sun. So you know, I gave up an hour to stand first in line. Don't really mind that. So but now we've got to go inside and see if I get a win or a loss to actually buy these things. So fingers crossed. Got butterflies a little bit here, guys. Is ticket number 1 going to turn into Atari, which means I get shoes, or Hazare, which means I do not get shoes? So fingers crossed. Let's see if we can do this. Morning, guys. You're on the vlog. Ticket number 1. Okay, let's see if it's going to be Atari or not. What does that mean? Atari?
Yeah, Atari.
Yahoo! Thank you, guys. So I get a stamp. Thank you very much. I get a ticket, and then I go speak to this guy. I go to the back. Yay, super happy, guys. This means that I'm number 20, so I'm definitely going to get me some shoes. Yahoo! Alright, but I have to go all the way at the back to the line and line up again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the line like this. I'm going to show you guys I forgot to tell you that there was another rule. And the rule was that if you want to buy these shoes today, you have to wear Nike. You got to have Nike on your feet or they won't let you get in. So if anyone didn't read that rule, they're going to be lining up in their NMDs or their Ultra Boosts, and they're going to get to the front and be like, no, you don't have Nike on. But I thought, you know, wow, you're probably going to see some real heat in the line today. So checking out everybody who's lining up. All these guys, I'm not sure yet if they're going to be a winner or not, like your man Doug. So yeah, you'll see a few shoes in here. Funny way to do it. You can see the line's still that long, but I guess it's fair. It means that everybody has a shot, and it doesn't block the street off for other businesses and stuff if they were to do this at another point in the day. But for now, I'm going to head to the back of the line where I will become number 20. There's those shoes from last week, nice, that I didn't get, and we'll see where we go from here. So this guy here, he's going to take care of me, and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, I've come back up the line because this guy right here, he got a hit on these shoes here. These are the Meter sneakers, low dunks from last week. So this guy here was lucky enough to get them, whereas I was not. So good job getting your shoes, pal. See if we can do a good job today as well. So they're done drawing out the guys who won and the guys who didn't, and we're now in order. I'm number 20, so you've got the 19 people in front of me here, and then all these people back to there are people that got tickets, and we'll be getting into the store hopefully pretty soon to try and score us some shoes. Okay, this is the last video I'm going to shoot out in the streets here. We've made it to the front of the line. I'm about 3 or 4 people away from getting in. I don't want a video inside the store, so I'll catch you guys at home and I'll give you guys a look at these shoes. Molly, you're looking for a pair of dunk lows. Alright, guys and girls. It is late at night, well, early on Sunday morning. And before we get into what I got today at the shops, I wanted to just quickly talk about next week, because these shoes that we're looking at today are 2 of 3. I missed out on 1 of 3 last week. and this week's 2 of 3, and then next week, what you're looking at on the screen right now is the 3 of 3. And what I'd like you to do is down in the comments is to mention whether or not you think I should chase these 3 of 3 guys next week. They're pretty funky mismatched colorway, so write down in the comments, let me know if you think I should go after these next week as well. Without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to be working in reverse today. Instead of doing an unboxing, we're going to be doing a boxing. So I'm going to start off with the shirt here, which I picked up. It's the shirt for the shoes. So you can see the front here has got one of the colorways that I talked about. It doesn't have the other colorway. I think if you followed this to the back, you'd see the other colorway on the back. But I don't want to open this shirt because this shirt is going to the States. So I'm going to leave it wrapped up like that. And here are the shoes. I'll give you guys a close-up look at one of them just now. Pretty normal looking shoe, I thought, when I got this. I was looking at it thinking, you know, that's pretty simple looking shoe. You can see the sort of glossy finish on the back, the sort of heel cup there, whereas the swoosh and the toe cup is kind of more matte finish, I think. But yeah, I was looking at this, see if I can get the light on this, the co.jp in there. And I was thinking, you know, yeah, just alone that shoe's kind of simple, but then when you get it with its partner, the mismatched pair, it's an absolutely awesome looking shoe, I think. Like from the sole, probably easier if I just show you it this way. The soles mismatched, the upper all mismatched, the laces mismatched, even the tongues. It's a really cool looking shoe when they're together like this, so I'm really happy with these guys. And you can see from the tag here as well, see if I can get this opened up, it's got all the Japanese writing on the inside of the tag. So so yeah, I said this is a boxing, and I said earlier in the video as well that these guys, I want to do something special with them. So so let's have a look at, let's put them in the box actually, get them in there, because this is a boxing, and you can see they're quite small. Let's have a little look at the outside of the box. Nike Dunk Low JPQS 6.5. There is no way on God's green earth that my foot would ever fit into a 6.5. So they didn't have my size in the shop, but what I thought I'd do was I'll go ahead and buy in a size that I know somebody wears and send them off to them. So if you're a 6.5 and you're watching this, let me just box that bad boy up there. I'm gonna grab the shirt, and in the shirt goes, and then the Atmos bag that it all came in today. This is the store, Atmos, and they also gave us a free sample of some wipes, Jason Mark wipes on the Nike Dunk Low JP sort of special edition Atmos stuff. So all of this is going to someone out there who's a 6.5, someone in America. So if you're 6.5 in America, you can look forward to a surprise in the post coming sometime soon. And that pretty much closes down the day. So last week an L, this week a W. Put a comment below if you want to see me try and get the 3 of 3s for this. Sudi, what do you think? Should I get the 3 of 3s? She doesn't care. So yeah, comment down below if you think I should chase the 3 of 3s. And then the last thing I'm going to say is you guys stay tuned. I hope you've watched all the way to the end of this video, and if you have, stay tuned, because Shoebutter is going to be posting a video sometime over the next few days that's going to be kind of epic. So stay tuned for Shoebutter sometime in the next few days. And Suri, why don't you say goodbye? Suri, you got something to say for the vlog? Not a dang thing. So from Suri, me, little Molly who's out there somewhere, Tokyo, and this box that's going somewhere soon, peace out from Tokyo, guys.